MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto.
In the highly competitive mid-size family sedan segment, the Volkswagen Passat has always been a fun-to-drive choice. But its too small size and too big price have kept sales in the enthusiast realm more so than the mainstream. But for 2012, Volkswagen is changing all that with a bigger, less expensive Passat, one that's got Camry and Accord squarely in its sights. Volkswagen is on a mission to greatly increase American sales. Its bigger is better formula has worked for the Jetta as sales are up 40%. But in order to see similar increases in 2012 Passat sales, Volkswagen thought it was not only necessary to build a specific North American version, but to actually build it here in the U.S. at a brand new plant in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The all-new U.S.-built Passat is certainly bigger. Its 110.4-inch wheelbase is almost 4 inches longer, and virtually all of that goes into the rear seat. That gives Passat, much like the Jetta, best-in-class rear legroom. This expansion also allows for a huge trunk that holds 15.9 cubic feet of cargo. That's over 1 cubic foot more than the Honda Accord. And rear seatbacks fold 60/40 to accommodate long and bulky items. In the front cabin, the Passat has maintained its classic VW sporting flair, but here too, room is not an issue and seats are incredibly comfortable. Gauges are large and deeply hooded with VW's expected centralized information display. The upgraded audio system comes courtesy of Fender. Yes, that Fender of guitar amp and Stratocaster fame. The sound is as huge as you would expect and is tuned to provide a live feel with more sound coming from in front of you than behind. Interior materials are all soft touch and have a pleasing appearance. Premium SEL trim has a liberal amount of wood trim spread about, as a dash-mounted analog clock also conveys luxury intentions. Push-button start, leather upholstery, and heated seats are standard on SEL, as is a 30-gig hard drive navigation system with a 6.5-inch high-res touchscreen display. The new Passat standard engine is VW's familiar 2.5-liter inline-5, here delivering 170 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque. A VR6 is also available. But our choice for every day is the available 2-liter TDI turbo diesel. It rates only 140 horsepower, but with an impressive 236 pound-feet of torque. With a standard automatic, the TDI handily beats the 2.5's government fuel economy ratings. The TDI scores with 31 city and 43 MPGs on the highway, which is better than most hybrids. But more importantly to us, the TDI is a joy to drive. Factory 0 to 60 is estimated at a respectable 9.3 seconds. Like the Jetta TDI, it is 50-state legal. But unlike the Jetta, the Passat TDI requires urea injection and will need a refill every 10,000 miles. Transmissions are engine dependent, but include 5- and 6-speed manuals, a 6-speed automatic, and a 6-speed DSG gearbox. Past U.S. spec-only German cars usually came with less power and less capable handling. That's not the case here. Despite more size and weight, the Passat remains a capable handler. Unlike the Jetta's rudimentary twist-beam rear, the Passat's true 4-link independent rear suspension keeps things well planted. While cornering is pretty solid, the ride is on the soft side, and things get a little floaty over big bumps. Steering, however, is light and delightfully quick, helping the Passat to feel smaller than it is. Brakes are 4-wheel disc, naturally with ABS, and feature large 12.3-inch rotors up front. Like a well-tailored suit, the Passat's smooth new sheet metal helps hide its increase in size, with the overall look more classy than flashy. Sharp lines adorn the body sides and the hood, with both converging at the wide horizontal Volkswagen family grille. 16, 17, and 18-inch wheels are available. The lower front fascia conveys just a hint of aggression, and fog lights are nicely integrated. In the rear, the look is a bit more conservative than previous Passats, dominated by large taillights split between the trunk lid and rear fenders. With increased sales in mind, Volkswagen has priced the new Passat to begin at $20,765. That's over $7,000 less than last year, and it includes 3 years or 36,000 miles of scheduled maintenance. Ordering choices have also been simplified. The TDI goes for $26,765 and the top-tier SEL for $29,765. There are no plans for all-wheel drive or a wagon version at this time. Taking a sporty sedan mainstream is always tricky, as you risk losing the enthusiasts that have supported you all along. On the other hand, making a car bigger and less expensive is a proven formula for increased sales. We think the 2012 Volkswagen Passat is well engineered to successfully make the transition. It's roomy, affordable, and can drive rings around Camry and Accord. We like it a lot.